We're down to the final four. Jonny Ryda, Thomas Extreme. Look at Thomas. He's looks like he had the beard of Jonny Ryda, but Drew Hood's is working over Stewart in the corner. He does have the beard of Jonny Ryda and delivers a big right hand there, Redbeard.
It's all legal here, despite being the beard connoisseur that I am and saying that should be illegal.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
He used his beard to throw him over the top and eliminate him.
Forearm did it for...
Oh, look at there.
No.
Wait a minute. No, you can't do that.
Look at that.
He just grabbed Thomas's beard and pulled him over.
It's a beard
Is that
fight.
legal?
It's a beard fight. It's all legal, Michael.
Thomas thought it was funny dumping me over the top rope, but it wasn't too funny when I grabbed that beard and pulled him out of the ring.
Distraught? That's the word you choose to describe how I'm feeling right now? After you, Jonny Ryda, fellow brother of the beard, I eliminated you, fair and square, after I was in at number 2. And then you proceed to grab me by my chin hair and pull me over the rope. Oh, your day's coming, Jonny Ryda.
Thomas Extreme, Cartel, I'm coming for you, and when I'm done with you, you're gonna know what Backwoods is all about.
These two guys have a hatred for each other. Thomas Extreme and Jonny Ryda, Redbeard.
This is a feud that has developed to near blood feud levels in terms of the hatred these two men have.
And look at he's grabbing that facial hair
There you go again. Look at that.
Oh,
God.
Yanks him to the mat. There's the Cartel getting involved if they need to, and Jonny Ryda is distracted.
But look at this now.
Oh, no. Holy Christ, a shot into the lower regions. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. Thomas Extreme
goodness.
cheats. Jonny Ryda with a low blow.
My goodness, Michael.
And I don't think this issue is over just yet.
My guess this time is Jonny Ryda. Johnny, you've had some trouble with Thomas Extreme.
This is Thomas Extreme versus Jonny Ryda Part 2. Last time we saw these two in the ring, Thomas cheated, kicked him right in the lower regions to get the win.
We've seen these two assault each other in terms of going after their beards more than anything else.
They've been grabbing each other by the hair on their chinny chin chin.
Who is this?
Tony Benj, what's he doing out here? Is he a part of the, is he a member of the Cartel too now?
Ryda.
Again, a kick to the groin area.
Ryda gets kicked in the jewels and then Extreme gets a win. My goodness, Michael.
Oh, I've had a lot of trouble with Thomas Extreme. He's low blowed me twice and beat me. But when I get my hands on him, it's going to be pretty bad.
And Jonny Ryda has just put away Tommy Django and has gotten the victory here this week. Oh, wait a minute, it's Thomas Extreme. He's attacking Jonny Ryda from behind again. He's putting the boots to him. Oh, here's that goof, the Golden Gladiator. They've got a chain. They're attacking Jonny Ryda with a chain and just whipping him. Holy Christ. Now they're choking him. They've got a chair, Thomas Extreme. They're choking Jonny Ryda. Oh my God, he's bleeding. We need some help out here. And look at Thomas, look at the smile on his face. He's getting excitement out of this. He's enjoying the pain he's inflicting with that chain onto Jonny Ryda.
Almost forgot how blood tasted until Thomas Extreme beat me with this chain. I bled from the inside.
Oh, wait a minute. Jonny Ryda's, he's got that chain. He's got the chain. He's wrapping it around his fist. He's had enough. He's lost his mind. All he sees is Thomas Extreme choking him out in his head. And Brett West was just clocked with the chain. Jonny Ryda now, like a madman, attacking Brett West.
Get me, Thomas Extreme! So, Thomas, you want to beat me with the chain? How about this? You like beating people and running away? How about we get chained together? How about a dog collar match, Thomas Extreme? Dog collar, you can't go nowhere.
You say I jumped you and ran away, Jonny Ryda. When I beat somebody up, I don't have to run away. I've been looking for you, Jonny Ryda. I came to your house. I'm here, Johnny. Where are you, Johnny? I know you're home, Johnny. Come on out of there. And now all of a sudden you want to challenge me to a dog collar match? You want me to treat you like a dog, Jonny Ryda? I enjoy playing with chains, and I'll be glad to strap a chain around your neck again and watch you bleed all over the floor again.
I spit blood for 2 days because you choked me out with this chain. But you left it late, and I found it. And you know what? There's been a show. You didn't show up. You was too scared to show up. And I had Brett West. And Brett West is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I laid him out with this chain. There is no more running. See, I'm going to be chained at the neck. You're going to be chained at the neck. There's no getting away from Jonny Ryda anymore.
Now on the way to the ring here, folks, Thomas Extreme in this incredible matchup that features two men who literally want to kill each other. This is a feud that has surpassed levels of anything we've seen previously in NAWA. And I dare say this might be a matchup that could include anything and everything in terms of weaponry that you could find around the wrestling ring, as this is a dog collar match, folks. A match where anything goes.
You don't see very often in professional wrestling a dog collar match anymore these days. And then the object of this match is you have to touch all four corners consecutively to win. But I don't really think either man is going to be focused on winning this match, especially Jonny Ryda, the man from the backwoods coming to the ring. He has been begging. He's dying to get his hands on Thomas Extreme, and now he's got him locked onto a chain. Thomas Extreme cannot run anymore after he cheats him and low blows him. He can't go anywhere, Redbeard. He's attached to Jonny Ryda here tonight.
Absolutely, they will be coupled together at the neck here. It's kind of ironic, as the old saying goes, they've been at each other's throats. Here now they'll be attached by each other's throats by virtue of that dog chain.
You just saw a close-up of that chain. That is no toy, ladies and gentlemen. That will inflict some serious punishment. Ask Jonny Ryda how much it hurts.
He was whipped by that chain, and he turned around and wound up using it as a weapon himself here the past couple of weeks, showing the level of frustration that he had over what was going on with this feud against Thomas Extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to get these competitors latched around the neck, not the wrist, the neck for this dog collar match. I wonder if they got a collar big enough to fit around the neck of Jonny Ryda. Oh, Thomas Extreme!
Before the referee can even get the chain attached to both men, now Extreme is firing away at Jonny Ryda.
I'm not even surprised at this, the way Thomas has treated Jonny Ryda over the months building up to this, that he would do such a thing, Redbeard.
As you were saying, can he even get the chain around the neck of Ryda? The man's basically got a head sitting on top of those broad shoulders.
We've got it around his neck, and now Thomas is latched together as well. These men are now linked together by a chain.
My goodness.
And the hate is coming out early between these two. Do not expect a wrestling clinic here. This is going to be a brawl, an all-out fight.
The amazing possibilities in terms of what this chain being in this environment presents. Michael, it's hard to fathom at times what this thing could be led to do here, especially when you consider that these two men literally hate each other.
And you got to wonder how often and that chain is going to come into play, but Jonny Ryda wanted to end this match early.
Look, Ryda already started to get in there.
He's got two in a row. He only needs two more.
Oh, God.
Just drugged down to the mat by the chain, and look at this. Thomas, shades of what he did to him earlier with the chain, choking him. Is he going to bleed eternally again?
Now Extreme started to jaw with the fans there as Ryda is eating some really big-time punishment. Oh, gosh. Extreme continuing to hound the fans at ringside as he begins that march around the ring post here. He's got two.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, holy Christ. That forearm could just level Thomas Extreme into next week. This match could be over.
Are you kidding me, Michael? The impact of that blow, my goodness.
Just the force delivered behind it.
Extreme stops himself, tries to get Ryda out of the ring there, but manages to stop himself. Extreme now. Oh, but look at that. Extreme dumps him over anyway.
You got on that chain. If Thomas is going to go to the floor.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wait a minute.
Oh, God.
He's hanging him by the chain, just choking him, pulling it tighter. Look at him.
That metal noose as this chain has become here. Oh, but look at that.
Whoa.
Holy. As I was almost going
Oh,
God.
power slammed on the floor.
Almost used your tagline, Michael. Holy Christ, indeed.
He literally just drug him over the top and power slammed him onto the floor. Thank God for that padding.
It's
on
only-
the outside, there's nothing but concrete.
It's only about a half an inch of padding, though. It's still concrete there, Michael. My God.
And the back of Thomas Extreme could be in serious trouble as Jonny Ryda looks to end the match. He's got 2 in a row. He just needs the other 2, and this match is over.
3.
It's over, Redbeard. I don't think he can recover. Oh, excuse me.
Thomas Extreme showing there's still life in that body of his.
I don't.
Oh, God.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, that is legal. That low blow is legal for the first time with a match between these two. The low blow is legal. Every other time it hasn't been, Redbeard.
Perfectly legal in this scenario here, as these two men can throw the kitchen sink at one another if they want to.
I'm surprised that Thomas is able to walk after being slammed with the force on that floor.
And Extreme just continuing to show what he's all about here and the kind of offense he delivers. Perching Ryda up on the top rope here now. Continuing to build this offensive flurry. What's he going for here, Michael?
Looks like he might be going for that Hurricane Rana off the top rope, but Jonny Ryda fighting it off, pushing him down. Right back to it is Thomas.
It's still fighting him off is Ryda, but now what in the world are they doing?
They are fighting. That's what they're doing. Look at this. Jonny Ryda press slamming Thomas
God.
Extreme to the floor. Holy Christ, Thomas Extreme could be dead. He's a pancake on that floor.
Oh, my God, Michael.
The second time early on in this match has Thomas been slammed onto that thin padding covering the concrete floor, that time from the top turnbuckle, Redbeard.
That is insane, but now one of the aspects of this match coming into play here, as Ryda's got to drag Thomas Extreme around the ring in order to complete this cycle around those corner posts.
Well, the cycle that he just started stopped because he realized he can't touch them all. If Thomas is on the floor, that chain will only reach so far if one man is on the floor. And there he goes for the second one. He's got 2. He just needs 2 more. But Thomas miraculously getting up to his feet somehow.
Miracle indeed.
We're at 3 turnbuckles for Jonny Ryda. And Thomas fighting back. He's not ready to give up either.
Now almost tying him up there is Extreme. One thing about that dog collar, that chain being in there, is that these two men could become entwined in that chain at some point in time if they're not careful. Now Extreme continuing to punish Jonny Ryda with that submission maneuver. Of course, submissions mean nothing in this matchup, though.
Thomas Extreme asking for a chair, asking for the camera crew for a chair, but they don't carry chairs. The fans are sitting in them. And he's going out into the audience now for an empty chair. And again, last time he had a chair and a chain, he made Jonny Ryda bleed internally. And again, look, that chain is playing a factor. Thomas Extreme having to go back the way he came just to get into the ring. Oh, my God.
Oh, good night.
Just drop kicked him right in the head with that steel chair. Metal on flesh does not go together, Redbeard.
Shades of old school Rob Van Dam there, looking like a bit of a Van Daminator with that foot into the chair and then the steel hitting the head of Jonny Ryda.
Both men now feeling the effects of this dog collar match, the brutal effects of this dog collar match. Being hit with a chair, being slammed on the concrete floor. And what is Thomas Extreme? Thomas Extreme smells blood as Jonny Ryda is bleeding all over the place.
Oh, my God.
The forehead has been lacerated by that steel chair. You could see the blood just pouring onto the body of Thomas Extreme. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Holy
Michael.
Christ. Thomas Extreme has one turnbuckle, and I believe he's got two, but Jonny Ryda, he's in some serious trouble here.
Look at the gore starting to pour into the eyes.
One more turnbuckle. Well,
oh, God.
and again, that sheer force behind that forearm can knock a normal man out, and Thomas is down. He was very close to winning this match. Jonny Ryda is stammering to his feet. He's lost a lot of blood very quickly.
Now Thomas Extreme, he's out in the middle of the ring there as Ryda begins his march around the corner post.
He can't see. He's having to wipe the blood, the sweat out of his eyes just to know where he's going. He's just got to get one more, but Thomas just jumps on him.
Oh, and Thomas Extreme's been busted open here too. Both of these men are bleeding now, Michael.
And the steel chair has done it to Thomas as well. Both men bleeding all over the ring. And this violent encounter, this violent dog collar match.
This is a feud, as we said in the past here, Michael, that has had the connotations of blood feud thrown around. And now it is living up to that connotation by virtue of both of these men just pouring blood from their foreheads after having made contact with that chair.
And Jonny Ryda could be, on top of the loose loss of blood, having his oxygen cut off, he could be out very quickly, but he's still fighting. He's still trying to struggle to his feet. And there he goes, he's up. Thomas on his back. Oh,
wow.
Just pancakes him.
Look at that.
There's blood everywhere from both men's head all over the canvas.
I was about to say, Michael, look at the canvas at the just drops of pools of blood everywhere from these two men. And my God.
I think Jonny Ryda just realizes how bad he is cut, how much blood he's lost. Look at his face. And you can see the blood pouring out of Thomas's head as well.
Both these men giving their all in this contest here as Ryda drops Extreme down again from that fireman's carry.
This match has exceeded my expectations in brutality. I was not expecting the levels of violence, the levels of extremeness in this match. No pun intended there. The brutality is at an all-time high here in NAWA, Redbeard.
Absolutely. We've never seen anything like this before, Michael.
And he has touched 3 turnbuckle pads in a row. He's got one more to go, and this dog collar match is over, but Thomas not ready for it to end. They're just having a tug of war. Whoa!
God.
Right into a lung blower. Jonny Ryda pulled him right into that offensive maneuver. My God.
Thomas Extreme used his own body weight there as a countermeasure against Ryda being able to make it to that 4th turnbuckle. And then, as you said, Michael, got him into that lung blower. But look at the face. Look at oh, there's another one. Look at the blood continuing to pour out of Jonny Ryda's head, starting to get into his eyes. He can barely see it all now.
I don't think Jonny Ryder's got much left in him.
Back at this, Johnny. I want you to know I treated you like you wanted, just like a dog.
Oh, and Thomas is letting him know, Johnny, you've been treated how you wanted, like a dog. He's treating him like a dog. And he's touched. Whoa, wait a minute. Thomas touched as well as Johnny. He's walking him around the ring like a dog, and that's 2 for Thomas and 2 for Jonny Ryda.
Thomas doesn't realize what Ryda has done here.
Well, he's too
following
busy
behind him.
walking the dog that he's treated to pay attention to what's going on. This match is over. Whoa, he ducked it. That's 4, Redbeard. Jonny Ryda has won the dog collar match here.
What an amazing piece of strategy out of the violence by Ryda there to come behind Extreme and take advantage of it. Oh, God.
And Thomas Extreme is not done. This isn't over for him. He doesn't care how many turnbuckle pads have been touched. He wants to inflict more damage to Jonny Ryda. He's got the chain. Oh, my God.
Ryda may have won the match, but at what cost, Michael? My God, look at the blood.
Is the war over? He may, like you said, he won the match, but is the war over? I don't think it's over to Thomas Extreme.
This will continue, Michael. These two are not done with one another. Look at the face.
How
and
can
now
this
the cartel members are here, Michael.
Well, they're just like sharks. They smelled the blood in the water, and now they're all out attacking Jonny Ryda, who again won this dog collar match. Here comes the Burke County boys trying to get into the ring to help Jonny Ryda.
Big Donnie trying to get in the ring there. Little Donnie approaching the ringside area as well.
But
trying to get some control.
The cartel has inflicted more punishment, and again, is this over? Is it done between Jonny Ryda and Thomas Extreme? I figured that this dog collar match would be the end, but Thomas just seems like he can't let it go after all the bloodshed and violence.
I think there are more chapters to be written in this story, Michael. These two.
I had to look at Jonny Ryda. I don't know if there's more chapters to be written after tonight for him.
Look at that.
Just a crimson mask all down his face, into his beard, all over the canvas. We're going to have to get Jonny Ryda and Thomas some medical attention after this match. What an insane main event this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. That's all the time we have this week. See you right here next week. And again, Thomas saying it's not over, but we'll see you next week right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.